Welcome everybody to the Olaydagod channel, and today we are back for another new music review. So, if this is your first time being here, welcome. Doing new music review for all the new music that recently dropped on Friday. We'll be doing more new music if they drop any other time other than Friday, which a lot of times artists won't do. But never know. Other than that, if you are not new and you've been here before, welcome back. This week we got new music that dropped for Friday, May the 14th, and this week was the highly most anticipated from one of the most lyricist rappers out there, J. Cole. Album definitely wanted and definitely will be talked about a lot on this episode. But first, we got other albums, other singles that dropped, and we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. Hope everybody's day going good. But let's go ahead and start up on some new music, all right? May the 14th, and the new music that dropped, we got Migos, we got G Herbo, we got Russ again. Still waiting on an album, Russ. I want that album. We got so much music that dropped this week. I didn't even get into it, and I'm not gonna go over every single that dropped. But I'm gonna just look at the list real quick. Rowdy Rebel dropped a single. Berner dropped the album. Little Skies and Trippie Redd dropped a single. Masego dropped a single. Russ dropped a single. Riff Raff dropped a single. Diplo dropped a single. Migos dropped a single. Lil Nar and Ski Mask dropped a single. Everybody's just dropping singles today, which makes sense, but a good day to drop some singles. But I'm going to go over the singles that I listened to and actually got a chance to listen to. First one I listened to for the day, I got to the albums later. I usually start the day with the singles first just to see what's going on. First single we're going to go over is Young Nudy and G Herbo, was called Two Face. Listen to the song. I'm happy to listen to it again because I didn't download it. It was just one of the songs I listened to. G Herbo, I feel like always goes off, but Young Nudy, I feel like he's one of those artists you never really know what you're gonna get. Like lit, kind of chill, Young Nudy. Make stoner music, rapper music, stripper music, still your girl music. That's what Young Nudy said. So I don't know, but it was an alright song. Didn't really much listen to it. Like I said, gotta listen to it again. I didn't really download too many singles this week. I'm gonna be 100%. I honestly downloaded more album songs than I did singles. This week, the only single I downloaded was by Russ called Status. And that was the only thing really. I listened to the Lil Nas Ski Mask song called New Bugatti. Didn't really much care for it. I'm not a big Lil Nas fan. I don't even know who that is, to be honest. I'm gonna have to do some more research. If you listen to Lil Nas and you feel like he's really a good artist, send me some songs and I'll be the judge of that. But I didn't really like it. I like Ski Mask. That's the only reason I listened to the song, to be honest. Migos dropped a song with the music video. You might see a music video review coming soon. Not gonna say, but I didn't get a chance to listen to it. That was the one song I was trying to listen to, but then I got caught up, and so many people were hitting me up about the J. Cole's album, and Kodak Black's album, and Nicki Minaj album. I was like, okay, I just never got a chance to get to it. So as far as singles go, made this really quick. The only single I downloaded and listened to was Russ called Status. Good song. Like I said, Russ, I want an album. Russ is legit. If you go and look at what has Russ dropped in the past 4 months, 3 months, I'll go 3 months. Past 3 months, he has dropped a single about every other week. And it's just a plain background, like orange or light blue or brown. And it's like one word and it's like a picture, a small picture right in the middle of the um of the picture of the song. He does this. He's been doing this for 3 months now, and I just want an album, Russ. All right, let's get into the albums. So for the albums that dropped, we got Berner, Kodak, Nicki Minaj, Conda. Minaj dropped an album with a bunch of songs that, if you were a fan of Nicki Minaj or if you listened to her back when she first came around with Young Money, Cash Money days, then you would have heard a couple of these songs. Basically, these are songs that never were really released, but a lot of people heard of her or will listen to these songs around that time she was coming up. So she I don't want to say re-released, but she officially released a lot of these songs. The main song is Itty Bitty Piggy. A lot of people know that song. I was a big fan of that song when it first came out. I remember singing it in middle school. Great song, funny song, great song. I think Nicki Minaj is, I give her top 5 female rapper of all time. But as far as artists, it'd be a little stretch. I can name some female artists that's I gotta give above Nicki. Just saying. But I do give Nicki her props. Great, some good songs on there. I didn't really download a lot of songs. I only really downloaded Itty Bitty Piggy. Nicki dropped an album called Beam Me Up Scotty, and the song with Drake and Lil Wayne is called Seeing Green. Great song. We're going to mainly get into her album first. Great song. I didn't really like it too much. After listening to it, I realized why I stopped listening to Nicki Minaj like that. This album, wasn't really feeling it. I give Nicki Minaj her props. Album was pretty straight. I listened to Itty Bitty Piggy, and she got a song with G Herbo, Chirac. I remember hearing that song before. Downloaded that song. Other than that, Seeing Green with Drake and Lil Wayne was the best song on there. Good song. Album wasn't all that. Next, I'm gonna get into is Kodak Black. Another person I dropped was Berner as well, and J. Cole. I'm gonna save J. Cole for last. I know everybody's waiting for that. But next is Kodak Black. Kodak Black dropped an album called Haitian Boy Kodak. Only had 8 songs onto it. Honestly, not a bad album. It seems like Kodak is trying to rap a little bit more from the heart. Seems a lot more emotional on this album. I'm gonna be honest, I only downloaded 2 songs. Z Look Like Jamaican and Dirty K. I'm not a really big Kodak fan, but on Dirty K, I felt like he really slid on that song. Like he said some real things on that song. He was rapping, he had some lyrics. It was deep. It was, I don't know, you could tell it meant something. It was a good song. It was a really good song off that album. So out of 8 songs, only 2 songs downloaded. It's alright. But like I said, I'm not a big Kodak Black fan. So I give him his props for some of the songs. I see where he was going with the album. But it was okay. Nothing really too big. Next, we're going to get into Berner. I did not know. First of all, I don't really listen to Berner that much, but I do like his flow. It's kind of like got a West Coast flow, and I don't really listen to too much West Coast rappers, but it's kind of got a West Coast flow. I was not knowing he was going to drop an album. I've listened to a couple of songs before from Berner, but this album he dropped called Paulie Cicero had 14 songs on it, and to be totally honest, wasn't bad. And another thing I realized, a lot of people are dropping like songs, even though this got 14 songs, 2 or 3 of them are like just like the very beginning, or like an interlude where it's not really a song, they're like just talking. and that's kind of what he did in the very first song. It's called The Restaurant, and really it's just him at a restaurant. Sound like he talking about the album, but he might be just talking about like kind of sound like on some mafia kind of thing. So kind of trying to go for like the mob kind of vibe, and he's like the family, and like we gotta eat. So it was nice. I liked it. To be honest, for it to only have 14 songs, and I didn't listen to this album fully through, but I did listen to at least, I'd say about 10 songs. I got five. I got 5 songs downloaded. He had some features like Wiz Khalifa, Coi Leroy, Smigs, Armin. Some of these people I have no clue who they are. I definitely know who Wiz Khalifa and Coi Leroy are. Coi Leray. I keep saying Coi Leroy. Coi Leray. But I know who they are. Other than that, I don't really know too much about anybody else on this album. But for Berner to drop this album same day J. Cole did, and 14 songs, great album. I mean, wasn't too bad. Like I said, I got like 6 songs downloaded. I liked every song with Wiz Khalifa. He's got a couple of songs, one called BS. Something about that song I liked. The songs I realized, the songs with him just on it, it's an okay song. Some of them are pretty good, but the songs with the features, it's like he almost needs a feature. And I don't want to say he needs a feature, but majority of your songs that was downloaded was you being with somebody on the song instead of just being him by himself. So, not bad. Good song. Wasn't too bad though. I mean, good album. Wasn't not really too many bad songs. So, I give it a good album. I say go listen to it. Berner and Kodak, Black, Nicki Minaj. If you want to listen how Nicki Minaj first sounded, then go for it. Some good music that dropped this week. Like I said, I'm going to get more into the other songs. I still haven't listened to those. Now, what we've all been waiting for is... We've all been waiting for J. Cole to drop this album. With the absence of a lot of lyrical rappers nowadays, and I felt like, honestly, this may be one of the best albums of the year so far. Definitely is best album of the year so far. I have not seen anybody have higher than 260 sales its first week. I honestly think J. Cole will break that. I think J. Cole is going to at least pull off 250,000, maybe even 300,000 sales for the first week. And if he does, no other rapper could really say anything at this moment until they drop something that has a lot of sales and just about every single song on there is fire. But great album, not gonna complain. This is the off season. This album is by none other than J. Cole. Has some features on the album. Some people thought he wasn't going to do any features just because his previous albums didn't have any features. But this album actually does have some. It is called The Off Season. 12 songs. For it to only have 12 songs, and I downloaded 11. One song called Amari, I wasn't really feeling it. I'm going to have to go back and listen to it again. I have not heard anybody say anything about that song, but I'm not really the biggest fan of it. Like I said, I didn't really listen to it twice. I heard it to it once, and I was just like, okay, I'll listen to the rest of the album. But listen to the album at least twice now. Great album. J. Cole just doesn't fail. And if you think otherwise, if you honestly think after listening to this J. Cole album, and you actually listen and not just hear it or let it play, but if you actually listen to this album, then you cannot say that this album was just trash. There's no way, no way. So great album. J. Cole doing an amazing job. Amazing job for J. Cole. Not mad at all. 14 songs. No, 12 songs. Got 11 of them downloaded. He's got 21 Savage and Moray. I know Moray just because, like I said, I stay in North Carolina, so I know who Moray is. I've heard of him. World Star and a bunch of people were reporting him. I think he's from Fayetteville, just like Cole is. And to have him on his album, singing on it, great. Moray's got a song called Quicksand, I think, that kind of made him go viral. So great song. He's got him and 21 Savage, Boz. I feel like his name is Boz. I don't think it's Bass. Might be Boz. But he's got Boz with it. Boz has always been with Dreamville Records. He's got Little Baby on it. He's got Black on it. And even though most of the features, 21 Savage and Lil Baby are really the only two that has a verse on it. Like everybody else, like Black and Moray, are really like just singing on it in the background. Even though they're singing on it, you could tell that it's them. And all these songs are fire. He's got The Climb Back was nice. Hunger on Hillside. Pride is the Devil. Let Go of My Hand. 95 South, very first song. Fire. He's got, I think he's got Jules Santana from Dipset in there, just going off and doesn't even rap, just like kind of promotes it, like get you hyped up for the rest of the album. Great album. Just Cole just showing why he's one of the best lyricists out here. So if you haven't listened to it, you're sleeping. And if you don't listen to that kind of music, then that's on you. But I would definitely say it's already on the road to be a classic, just because bars, beats, J. Cole doing features again. This is the first of 3 albums that he's supposed to be dropping here hopefully in the next couple years. But this album was something that he said he already had finished and been done. He just made some more tweaks to it. So all I can say is if you haven't listened to it, go listen to it. Great album. That's pretty much it for all the new music that dropped. Like I said, a bunch of singles I didn't get into. Didn't really download a lot of singles. Other than that, stay tuned. Music video review probably dropping tomorrow. So stay tuned and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can be notified as soon as we drop another video. Other than that, like, comment below. Tell me what you think. Peace. Olaydagod is out.